Hi, everybody. Welcome to today's 700 Club. Thanks for joining us. For today's top stories, let's go to the CBN newsroom.
Andrew, as America remembers its fallen military heroes on this Memorial Day, Israel is still fighting its own wars against deadly enemies, both Hamas and Hezbollah. Here's CBN's Chris Mitchell from Jerusalem.
For the first time in 4 months on Sunday, Hamas fired rockets into Tel Aviv. The attack sent millions running into bomb shelters. Hamas launched those rockets out of Rafah, where Israel is fighting to defeat the terror group in its last major stronghold.
Hamas is choosing to continue this war by refusing to release our hostages and continuing to attack Israel. Hamas is holding 125 of our people hostage across our border in Gaza.
The Israel Defense Forces say they're continuing their operations in Gaza, including Rafah, since they're fighting in accordance with last week's ruling by the International Court of Justice. A senior Israeli official said the court said not to commit genocide, and Israel is not committing genocide while fighting according to international law. In Rafah, the IDF says it's eliminated the Hamas chief of staff who directed terror activities in Judea and Samaria and was responsible for funding operations in Gaza and attacks where IDF soldiers were killed. Hamas health authorities say at least 35 Palestinians were killed in Israeli airstrikes. Israel says a fire spread into an area with civilians. On Israel's northern border, Hezbollah fired dozens of rockets into Israel. Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah also welcomed the announcement by Norway, Ireland, and Spain they will recognize a Palestinian state. Norway and Spain say they'll do it by tomorrow, May 28th. But a Palestinian human rights advocate wrote that recognizing a Palestinian state after October 7th would send a dangerous message that sexual violence and terrorism against civilians can successfully achieve political gains. In Tel Aviv, thousands gathered at the funeral of Hanan Yablanka, a Brazilian Israeli whose body was recovered in Gaza after he was murdered by Hamas at the Nova Music Festival. His mother delivered a message to Hamas.
I want to say to Hamas, you will never beat us, never, never. The Jews were always murdered because they were Jews. It didn't work for anyone, and it won't work either.
Chris Mitchell, CBN News, Jerusalem.
Here at home, millions of Americans are facing the possibility of severe weather after deadly storms this holiday weekend carved a path of destruction across multiple states, killing at least 18. Dale Hurd has the story.
Powerful storms injured hundreds and left a wide trail of destruction across Texas, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. In Texas, at least 7 people were killed, including a 2-year-old and 5-year-old from the same family. In Valley View, Texas, one of the hardest hit cities, dozens were injured when this travel center and gas station was destroyed.
Approximately 60 to 80 people that were here at the time, some of them seeking shelter, pulled off the road.
Texas Governor Greg Abbott signed a disaster declaration for more than a third of the state.
Candidly, it's been a harrowing week with lives lost, property reduced to rubble.
Oklahoma saw hail the size of baseballs. At least 8 people were killed in Arkansas.
Tried to make it to the hallway. That's the most central part of our house, and that's when we realized we didn't have a roof.
There have been nearly 30,000 flight delays and cancellations since holiday travel started on Thursday. The system is now moving east and threatens to bring more violent weather from Alabama to as far north as New York City. Dale Hurd, CBN News.
The bodies of a young U.S. missionary couple who were attacked and fatally shot by gang members in Haiti are expected to be transported to Missouri this week. Davy and Natalie Lloyd and Jude Montes, the local director of missions in Haiti, were killed Thursday while leaving a local church. Natalie Lloyd's father, Missouri State Representative Ben Baker, wrote on Facebook, "My heart is broken in 1,000 pieces." Davy Lloyd's parents run an orphanage, school, and church in Haiti, and the Lloyd children grew up with the orphans. Montes worked with the Lloyds for 20 years and left behind 2 children, ages 2 and 6.